Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Alright, today let's talk about support points and basically a very easy way to farm a bunch of them. So if you guys are not aware what support points is, basically is a currency that you can use in the support shop. So let me show you guys. I'm not sure what's the best way to access the store. Usually I just come here, weapon store, and then click on the support store. So these are the things that you can buy every single some of it is like weekly, for example like the gold, and then I've already purchased my 10 black nucleus that you can buy every single week. Now right now I'm not sure if you guys can see, I do have 3,800 support points. Let me see if I can shut off the face cam just to show you guys. So 3,800. So how many can you farm every single day? Now that's a very good question. So you can actually, apparently the cap is about 1,500. Usually getting to the cap, there's a couple of ways that you can farm this, right? So one of the best ways, or in my opinion, the fastest way is to basically fight world bosses. But this is fast depending on you being in an active crew. Alright, so sometimes I'm in an active crew, so I can just, hey, let's fight the boss together. So if like 10 or 20 people of you fight the boss, you're gonna get it done in like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. But if you are not in an active crew, you know, that's going to be a little bit difficult. You might struggle to find active players to constantly fight the world boss against. You can occasionally come to the world and see, hey, anyone wants to fight any of the bosses. So the bosses gives you support points only if you forced open. So basically you force decipher the box. If you go and use the perfect decipher, you're going to use that chip, then you will not get support points. But every time you fight the boss, it will give you 100 support points fixed. Now, is there any other way to get support points? There's also another method which you can go here from the select the join operation. You can do the join operation. Now, obviously, you can choose not to open during the join operation the entire process. There's like 3 boxes that's scattered throughout. You can use 30 vitality to open each of the box, right? So basically if you join like an operation with someone else, you can also obtain support points right here. But this is less efficient because I feel like the stage is quite long. It's actually quite far. I don't recommend anyone to basically come here and, you know, farm for support points. Now there's one more method, a way easier method, a much more convenient method depending on how you look at it, right? Which is the dimensional trials. Now this surprises me. It's actually quite easy if you're aiming or targeting support points specifically. Now, dimensional trials, this trick will only work if you have less than 30 vitality. So basically, if you try to enter any of these stages with 30 vitality, it will use your vitality. So make sure you guys burn your vitality first, your stamina. So if you have less than 30 vitality, you can use this trick easily. So below 30, when you click on this, you can see insufficient vitality will not be able to obtain the result today, right? So, but you don't care, you're just here to obtain the support points. So let's go, we're just gonna do the difficulty one. We're gonna go, this time, we will find someone. Alright, we will find someone, team up with them. I'll just stay here, chill. Okay, so I'm gonna approve. Continue. Alright, so I'm going to click the auto button. Where is it? And leave my character running on its own. Alright, let's talk a little bit about the auto. So during the auto, you know, your character is being controlled by an AI. Now, as far as I know, this is the only game mode with the auto ability. I could be wrong. Keep in mind that during auto, alright, so they won't dodge. So the enemy is going to keep hitting them. And one thing to note is they seem to always stick with whatever weapon that they have until they use ultimate. For other weapons to perform combo, then they're just going to stick with that particular weapon. So I highly recommend using like a range weapon just in case you fight like flying enemies. Alright, so if you team up with someone, you can see I got 150 support points. So this is like probably the best way. If you're just farming specifically for support points, this is going to be the best way, like bar none. So I do think this is something that as players, you gotta know this method because there's going to be certain days that you might not be able to do raids, for example. You might be more busy with your work or with your school or whatever. You're busier in general, so you only have like limited time to play for that day, and you want to like farm as many support points as you can. The cap is 1,500 again, so make sure you are aware of this method so you can use this method to your advantage. Now, as you can see, support points easily you get 150, as opposed to the world boss you get 100 points. But Does this mean that this dimensional trials is better than world boss? To a certain extent, yes, if you're farming for support points specifically. But world boss, remember, you still get a few other bonus things. Like today, when I farm the world boss, I force decipher, I get like gyroscope and a few other things. Those additional things may or may not matter to you depending on whether you care about your vehicle or not. So if you're not aware, your vehicle will use some of these things, right? The lubricant, the coolant, etc. And those things can be used to power up your vehicle or the universal bearing, right? So these things will give you the new custom look, which you can use to refit and have a different color. So it's much more of, just a thing that you can do for fun. Now, if you don't care about getting a different color for your vehicle, by all means, I think just auto all the way in the dimensional trials. That's going to be the best way to farm a bunch of support points. Remember, it's still capped at 1500 daily. So keep that in mind. Alright, so with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of this farming method. As always, if you haven't already subscribed, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.